Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to London and welcome to the official press conference ahead of an absolute cracker this Friday night live on TNT Sports. And by the way, what a brilliant start TNT Sports has had in their foray into boxing. We had Liam Davis against Jason Cunningham. We saw a special performance with Terence Crawford against Errol Spence, and we believe we're going to see some special performances this Friday night at British Boxing's spiritual home of York Hall. As you can see here, we've got an action-packed top table. There are 4 title fights this Friday night, and welcome to everyone joining us on the Queensberry streams and the TNT Sports streams. The headline this Friday night: Dennis the Menace McCann, the unbeaten super bantamweight sensation, takes on the toughest fight of his career so far, the Romanian hard man, Ionut Baluta. A few eyebrows raised when this fight was made, but we're gonna have a chat with the fighters. We're gonna have a chat with everyone here on the top table, and hopefully let's get a bit of beef up here. We're gonna start with the return of the piranha, Ryan Garner. As you can see there, Ryan smiling away. I mean, this is your first title fight of your career. How you feeling heading into this one?
Yeah, really good. Like you say, it's my first. Yeah, really good. Like you say, it's my first title fight. It's been a long journey getting to this point in my career. Everyone knows, obviously, the bumpy road that it's been. But the main thing is, we're here now, and then Friday night, I'm going to put on a big performance and win my first title. Hopefully, the first of many.
It's definitely the biggest fight of your career, isn't it? I mean, you're 13-0 so far. It hasn't been like an easy road to get to where you are now, but I mean, it must feel like a new chapter for you.
Yeah, like I said to you earlier as well, I think this is the first time in 3 years that I've managed to have more than one fight in a year. So, staying busy now, and then hopefully this will be the first title fight, win this, and then push on and keep progressing, mate. That's what I want to do now.
Your last one was at York Hall as well. It was very impressive. I think everyone on social media was like, we need to see this guy again, ASAP. Did you just get back in the gym straight after that, or have any time off?
Yeah, like I said, it was a quick turnover from the last one, which is a good thing. Like, the last couple of years I've only fought once every year. So for me, staying busy, I got straight back in the gym. No distractions, just staying in the gym, getting ready, and then straight back out again. So I think this is when you see the best of me, is when I'm most active. So I'm hoping from here on out, then I'll win this, and then they've got to keep me busy.
You know, it's been a few years, I think, since you've been at the top table, Ryan. I remember back in the day, you was like 18, 19, just turned over, and Frank was waxing lyrical about you, and had so much to say, and it feels like this is like, maybe that was a boy then, and this is a man now settling down, applying himself.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Like I said, I've been a pro 7 years now, so it's only a matter of time before I finally got to the top table with the big boys, you know what I mean? But I'm really looking forward to hopefully staying here, winning titles, and hopefully more, and staying at this top table. And who knows, I can headline one of my own shows one day in Southampton or something like that. Anyway, really, yeah, and staying here on the top table.
Tell us a little bit about your opponent. He's got a good record.
Yeah.
And it's your first title fight. It's a bit of a step up in levels for you. What do you know about him, and how do you expect the fight to play out?
I think I watched a couple of rounds of him ages ago, and then started overthinking it too much, you know what I mean? So I thought, no, I'm going to nip that in the bud, stop watching him, and then just do what I do in the ring. Do you know what I mean? I've got 10 rounds to figure him out. If I don't figure him out in 10 rounds, then I ain't good enough, really. Do you know what I mean? You go spar on all these people, I've never watched them before when I sparred them, so why would I do it down in the ring?
But, well, look, we hope you are good enough. We think you are good enough.
I hope so too.
And we look forward to Friday night. Thank you, Ryan. Raven Chapman.
Hi there.
With the belt as well, look at this.
Why is everyone makes you bring it everywhere with me these days?
How are you feeling heading into this one? This is fight number 7 for you. I think it's the second defence of your crown now.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling really good. I'm really looking forward to it. It feels like I haven't been in the ring for a while. So yeah, just excited to get back in there and do my thing and doing what I do best, really.
This is an unbeaten Brazilian fighter that you're taking on. She's got a good record. She's going to come with plenty of ambition as well. What do you think about Lila Furtado?
Yeah, so this is kind of fight I want. I need step ups, especially with the progression that Frank and everyone at Queensberry sees for me, and to go against another undefeated fighter is going to be part of that step up. Someone that's going to come to win, come to throw everything, brick wall their house at me. It's kind of like that's the fight I want, that's the fight I need, and they're the fights I enjoy as well. So I'm really looking forward to it. I've not watched her. I leave that to my coaches. They can look at her, come with a game plan, tell me what I need to do, and I just focus on what I do best.
Will you not watch her at all?
No, I might. I've seen little clips from what they've shown me, but whatever they do is what they do. I can't change that, but I can adapt to what I do and everything else around it. So if I just focus on what I do and how I box and how I can box to win it, and make sure when I'm in there I'm adaptable, that's all I need to be worrying about, really.
Do you reckon she's been watching you?
Yeah, probably. I think so. I think she would probably want to to know what to expect, I guess. But I'm looking forward to this one because we've been working on some new things as well. And we said in the gym, I think at the minute I've only shown about 70% of what I can do in terms of skill set and everything else. So hopefully this fight I'll get to show you a little bit more of what I'm about, and I'm not just a come forward pressure fighter non-stop, but I do have a boxing IQ and a good one, and I've got a good skill set, good feet as well as good head movement.
Well, that's 70% that you have shown us so far. Has got BoxRec listed you as the number 6 featherweight in the world. Are you aware of that? Do you keep an eye on that? And do you keep an eye on what's going on above you?
Yeah, I am aware of that, and I think I've proved my worth, if you like, in my performances so far. And yeah, I still think there's a lot more to come from me, which is good, because if I was at the ceiling now, I've still got step-ups to go yet. I've got big fights, big opportunities in the pipeline, and with my weight division, it's a very tough division, so I need to be on the ball every time and doing good performances every time and letting people know who I am.
Tell you someone who does know who you are is Amanda Serrano, because you boxed on the same card. You had a lovely Nando's together as well. At some point, do you plan on punching Amanda Serrano?
I would love to. It would be an honour to punch Amanda Serrano in the face.
Good. Do you plan on sending out a bit of a message on Friday night?
Yeah, definitely. I think you'll see more to my arsenal than you've seen before Friday night. I think it's going to be a standout performance from me.
Okay, look, we really look forward to it. Raven Chapman against Leela Furtado, WBC International Featherweight title on the line. Fantastic, that's another one of our title fights. And let's now talk about the British and Commonwealth Featherweight Championship clash, one that I'm really looking forward to. Let's talk to the challenger first. Raza Hamza, great to have you back here on a Queensbury show. Biggest fight of your life. Talk to me, my friend.
First of all, thank you very much to Queensbury and Sam Kennett for the opportunity. I was promised as soon as he wins it, I'll have a voluntary defence, so thank you. And yeah, listen, I'm ready. Last time I didn't do myself no justice. I fought like an absolute idiot, and this time I've got a chance to put it right.
What led to you fighting, like, as you say, like an idiot? And how are you going to ensure that doesn't happen on Friday night?
Preparation. I didn't prepare properly. I lived in Birmingham. I messed about. I was overconfident, which is all my fault. But this time, I've been away from my family for 14 weeks, not seen my little girl for 4 weeks. I'm serious this fight, and he's a very good fighter. And for me to beat him, I need to get my very best.
Are you looking at this as a breakout moment in your career?
It's now or never, isn't it? I mean, you know and I know, my whole career I was meant to go and achieve big things. So it's now or never for me. If I don't win this, I'll never be an opponent.
First time in your career that you're an underdog, as far as I'm aware. How does that make you feel?
It's good. It's very good, because everybody expects me to lose. But listen, I've worked hard. I've never been an underdog, amateur or pro. But look, I'm fighting a good fighter. He deserves the credit because he's gonna beat somebody who beat me. So it's good. No pressure on me. I'm meant to lose, ain't I? But listen, we'll see what happens on Friday.
Well, there is a growing hype around Nathaniel Collins. He's unbeaten in 12 fights as well. He hasn't looked like losing. He looks like a world beater from what I've seen so far. Do you believe the hype? Is he as good as what people are making out? What do you reckon?
He's beat everybody who he's had in front of him, so he must be. But listen, I'm not just saying this, but all my career, pro or amateur, I've been around world champions. I've shared the ring with pound for pound greats. You know, I've been in with everybody, so we'll see on Friday. We'll see on Friday. You know, if the best me turns up, it'll be a problem.
All right, well, feel free to interject. We're going to have a chat with Nathaniel Collins, Queensbury debut. Great to have you on the squad. You finally found your way home. Nice to see those belts as well. This is the biggest fight of your career. Big platform, TNT Sports Friday night. Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, it's amazing. Obviously, a big opportunity for myself. I've been out here putting in the work. Not lost around yet as a pro, so loads of people have seen in the flesh what I can do, and now it's time to bring that to the big screen. So, and just to touch on what Raza said there, he's been in with lots of world champions, but he's never been in with anybody like me.
Raza, any comment?
We will see on Friday.
Nathaniel, tell me this. The fight that Raza referenced there, he lost to James Beach Jr. You stopped James Beach Jr. Is that something that you're paying attention to?
No, absolutely not. I don't know what was going on with Raza in that camp in his life. You can't look at that one fight and think he's done for. Like he's saying, he's went on a camp away, spent time away from his family, so that's not to be taken lightly. He's obviously preparing seriously, but the best Raza Hamza that turns up is going to bring out the best Nathaniel Collins.
Well, he said that the best Raza Hamza causes you a problem. Do you agree?
Nah.
I do. I do.
The best that anybody doesn't cause me a problem. I'm the best featherweight in the country.
That's what you believe, which is good. Everybody should believe that, you know what I mean? But the best me, you know, and a lot of people know, the best me causes a lot of problems. And I've prepared, trust me man, I've prepared. I've stayed away from my family, I've not seen my little girl for 4 weeks. This is my last chance. This is my only chance.
I believe that as well.
20 years of work. That last fight, fuck that was me. This is my last chance, man.
I believe it's your last chance, 100%.
But listen, credit to you. You're gonna beat the geezer who beat me, but we see what happens on Friday.
Why do you win this fight then, Nathaniel? You are unbeaten in 12 fights. You've got this air of confidence about you. You've said there you believe you are the best featherweight in the country. There's some very good featherweights in this country, so that's a big statement. Why do you believe you beat Raza Hamza?
I'm just, in all areas, better.
What are you betting?
Everything.
You bet a boxer?
Eh?
You believe that?
I'm a better boxer. Technically, I'm better. I'm fitter. I've got more dog
Fitter than
in
me?
me.
You got more dog in you?
100%.
Really? Alright.
Well, if you watch my fight, I don't.
Sorry?
Who's better looking?
Raza, you can take that one if you want.
Nah, I don't think right now I look like a crackhead, but it's alright.
Listen, I've known Raza, we spoke. I've got no problem with Raza, this is just business.
I've always respected you. I've even seen you in Glasgow when I fought on your manager's shows. I've shown you love.
Absolutely, mate.
There's never been a problem.
I know.
I've
no
spoke to you on
problem,
Instagram, do you know what I mean? But
this is all business. All
this is
business.
business.
I've
Do you know
got
what I mean?
mouths to feed, you know what I mean?
I've got a daughter to feed, man. This is my life. This is all I do. This is all I know. Do you know what I mean? There is no backup plan. There is no backup plan for me.
The problem is you've got no backup plan, but this is the end of your career. I've got no backup plan, it's the start of my career.
Alright, good one.
Alright, I think we'll probably do a poll as to who's going to win the fight and perhaps even who's better.
I'm expected to lose this fight. No one's given me a chance. You know and I know. After my last performance, which I didn't box good. Do you know what I mean? And I believe, for me, or any fighter to achieve anything big, you have to move away from home. You have to take you away from your comfort zones. But I'm expected to lose. So for me, it's his debut. He's the star boy. He's the number 5 with the WBC, the British and Commonwealth champion. It's his time to shine, apparently, isn't it? So all the pressure's on him. I've got no pressure on me. No pressure on me at all. And that's what will bring the best out of me. I just need to enjoy it, and we'll see what happens.
Nathaniel, what's your final message to Raza Hamza ahead of Friday night?
Mate, just he knows what's coming. I know what's coming.
A nightmare's coming.
The world will see it.
A nightmare's coming, isn't it?
The nightmare.
And nightmares only come at night, don't they? What happens in the morning? The nightmare's gone and everybody forgets about it.
I don't know. what's going to happen.
So you've never seen daylight?
We're fighting.
Are you a fucking alien?
We're fighting at night, but
Alright, bro.
we're fighting at night. So the nightmare is going to come in the night. That was a perfect analogy, thanks for that one.
What mask you wearing this time?
Same one.
Which one's that again? Joker?
The one that beat James Beach with.
The one I lost.
Great response. The fight is indeed at night. 7:30 will be on air. TNT Sports this Friday. Thank you, gentlemen. Really looking forward to that one. British and Commonwealth featherweight titles on the line. Let's talk about the main event. The step-up fight for Dennis McCann and a hell of a fight for Ionut Baluta. The WBO, it's the Intercontinental Super Bantamweight Championship, is on the line. It's a vacant belt. Let's talk to. Let's start with Ionut Baluta. Ionut, welcome. Great to have you back. I think we've got Anis Targes here to translate for him. Great to have you back, Anis. Okay, Ionut Baluta. This is your fight with Dennis the Menace McCann. Unbeaten so far. Tell us what you think about Dennis.
Es tu pelea con Dennis McCann y ¿qué en tu opinión en pelea en viernes? ¿Quién es?
Buenos días a todos. Estoy ahí en Inglaterra otra vez. Es como segunda en mi casa. Estoy listo para este viernes.
Good day to all. He's back in England again. It's his second home, and on Friday he's looking forward to having a good fight.
Dennis McCann has been saying in the build-up to this fight that Ionut Baluta knows who the daddy is. So Ionut, who is the daddy?
Eres Dennis habló en la pasada que tú entiendes con es papi. Sí, entiendo. Sí, y Debe habló ¿qué es el papi? ¿Es tú? ¿Es Dennis?
Yo soy el jefe. Me llama el capo. Yo no soy dad, yo soy el jefe que demuestra este viernes que estoy el mejor y vengo aquí en Inglaterra para ganar este cinturón.
I'm the boss. I am known as Il Capo, the Godfather, and on Friday night he'll find out who it is. And I'm here in England again to win the belt.
Estoy muy fuerte, fui a un campo muy fuerte en Marbella. Estoy bien preparado gracias a mi entrenador Albert, que me he preparado muy bien en esta pelea. Este viernes voy a demostrar que soy el mejor.
I'm feeling very strong. I've had a very strong camp over in Marbella. He thanks his trainer Albert. He's given him a very good camp. He's had a very strong camp. He's feeling good, and on Friday he's ready to show what he's going to do.
Well, let's bring in the menace. Dennis McCann, first time topping a bill. You're facing a man who was referring to himself as the boss and the Godfather. Give us your thoughts, please, Dennis.
More like my granddad. Yeah, first of many main events with the help of God. To be fair, it's the best camp I've ever had my whole life. I'm feeling very, very strong. I've really fit into this weight to a bantamweight, and I feel that Friday night is going to be the best you've ever seen of Dennis McCann. But me and Baluta are beside me. We've done probably about 100 rounds sparring, so he knows him about. Deep down, he knows. I'm not going to say too much. And I just think that's going to get your popcorn ready Friday night, because believe me, it's going to be very explosive.
Dennis, a few eyebrows were raised when this fight was made because, I mean, Baluta is in form. He's a tough, rugged, hard man. He's got all of that experience. He's upset plenty of guys. Why Baluta? Why now for Dennis McCann?
Listen, I chose him, he never chose me. He was moaning and groaning, and he didn't want to take the fight, and he did take the fight, and then the new coach, and he moved away, and this, that. So he knows what I'm about. I ain't got to say too much. But you got to remember, I ain't fought now 6 months, probably 6-7 months. Difference in me and these guys, all these guys are 28, 29-year-old, 30-year-old. In 6 months of gained muscle, I've gained size, I'm getting stronger. And I feel like now, Friday night, you're going to see a big, strong Dennis McCann. And I think this is where the KO will start coming in.
Well, let's ask Ionut Baluta about that. Dennis just mentioned he believes the KO is going to be coming. He's mentioned in the build-up that he does think he will get the stoppage win over you. You've never been stopped. What do you think?
Cabrón. Él dice que el viernes es la primera vez por no ganar, por no puedo, por McCann, primera vez por ti, y que es en la pasada tú habló no necesitas el pelear con McCann y nada, porque todo veces tú habló no tener un pelea con McCann. ¿Qué es tu opinión?
Mi opinión, él aceptó esta pelea porque haciendo un par de veces sparring con él, pero el sparring es otra cosa, la pelea es otra cosa. Yo estoy listo para cualquier boxeador que me pone enfrente, peleando con los mejores y estoy listo para pelear contra los mejores. Y este viernes voy a demostrar que yo soy el capo y no me llama el capo.
He said on Friday he's not going to be knocked out. He did want the fight. He was offered the fight and he always said yes to the fight, and it was always in regards to other aspects that we were having discussions about. He's always been happy to fight McCann. He feels good, he feels ready. On Friday night you're going to see why he's called Il Capo, the Godfather, and that doesn't mean the grandfather.
Respecto a Dennis McCann, a su familia, a sus hermanos, a su padre, a todos el respeto, pero este viernes voy a demostrar que soy el mejor. Todos los fans que me escriben, su bambino, que te va a matar Dennis McCann, pero todavía Dennis McCann está peleando con un boxeador como soy yo.
He respects Dennis from both sparring and all the times I've had speaking. He respects his father, brothers, he respects all of Dennis's family, but sparring is one thing and fighting is another. And all the people that have messaged him on all social media platforms, young kids, teenagers, whatever they are, people messaging him saying that Dennis McCann is, going to do you over and stuff like this. He goes, he likes that, he can't wait, and
Did you just say do you over?
do you, yeah, beat him.
Do you over?
Do you think that Dennis McCann has got false confidence from the sparring?
En la pasada tú tener sparring con McCann y McCann tener confianza, pero ¿qué es tu opinión en confianza? ¿Es bien o no bien?
Digo otra vez, sparring es sparring, la pelea es la pelea. Yo voy a demostrar este viernes que soy el mejor y que voy a ganar y me traigo el cinturón WBO Intercontinental.
I don't need to translate exactly how he said it, right?
Sparring is sparring.
Yeah, he said sparring is sparring, fighting is fighting, and on Friday you're going to see why it's a difference and why he's going to win, and he's taking the cinturón, the belt, home with him.
Dennis, many fighters have struggled with Baluta. Why are you any different?
I'm cut from a different cloth. I've seen my visions. I've run since I'm 10 years of age, 9 years.
Tiene emoción, Dennis. Habla bien, Dennis. Dile, hermano. Dile.
He said, keep talking, Dennis, keep talking.
Be quiet then, so I can talk with it. I've been boxing since I'm 4 years of age. I left school at 10-year-old just to be a boxer. Put me into one basket. There isn't a man in this room who trains as hard as me, and there's no one that's willing to do what I will do. I'm willing to die in that ring to take the win back. The difference between me and these guys is, as I said already, these are fully grown men. They can't get any stronger, any better, or any faster. I'm bigger than them, I'm stronger than them. I'm definitely better looking than them. So Friday night, a serious performance. You're going to see the best of Dennis McCann, the best you've ever seen. If it's a demolition job, or if it's not a KO, it's going to be a demolition job. So I advise him be very ready for the best Dennis McCann he's ever seen in his life, because when I put the 8 ounce gloves on, it's going to get messy.
Dennis es un hombre grande por social media, pero en el ring todavía no ha demostrado que es el mejor.
Dennis McCann is a very big person on social media, but in the ring it's a different cup of tea.
And that's why I'm going to take it. I'm going to take you to the late waters, and I'm going to drown you. Trust me.
I'm looking en la pelea en las 80.
If it goes past if it goes past 5 rounds.
Y más tengo una cosa, en mi campo fue en Marbella, todo su equipo habló con otros, ¿por qué me ayuda haciendo sparring? ¿Por qué me haciendo entrenar en este gimnasio? Está siempre, me mira siempre en social media qué hacer, cómo hacer, pero no me parece bien porque su equipo no le deja a los chicos que hacen sparring conmigo.
He said that his team and him are happy, but your team must be worried because he's been out in Marbella and he's been talking to people in regards to sparring, and they've been warned and told they can't spar Ionut Baluta. People have gone behind that and stuff like that, gone behind what has been told. People in the organisation here, the Queensbury, they've been told they can't spar Ionut Baluta in preparation for you.
Sí,
So,
Denis,
but
McCann,
Friday night-
nosotros nos vemos, fui en Marbella al lado de un club Mowgli y me viste. ¿Qué tal?
In Marbella, you just keep chasing them chickens. Do yourself a favour, will you?
En Club Mowgli, ¿qué tal?
Like
¿Cómo
Rocky,
estás?
Rocky, chase the chicken, yeah?
He saw Dennis McCann in a club in Marbella, Club Mowgli, and he said to McCann, "Look, I'm ready." And they had a little face-to-face, a little chat in Marbella, and he can't wait, and he's looking forward to getting in there on Friday night.
That was 5 months ago, probably 4 months ago, yeah. But yeah. Okay.
2 months ago.
2 months ago, apparently.
Well, you'll see how ready I am, trust me. I've got six pack on 6 packs. If you want me to take my top off here, I can show you all, do you know what I mean?
Dennis, what do you think people will be saying about Dennis McCann after this fight?
I think they're going to say he's a superstar and why he is number one and why I am the daddy. And your daddy as well.
Daddy es palabra grande, daddy. Daddy. No, todavía no estás peleando con boxeador. Soy primero boxeador que peleas fuerte. Pero yo te digo solo palabra. Si estás listo para este viernes, porque va a salir un día mal para tu gente y para ti.
Daddy is what you call people that are older than you, daddy, etc. And on Friday night you're going to see why he is the strongest opponent that you will have faced and why he's the best opponent that you will have faced. And on Friday night you're going to have a very bad night.
Okay. I cannot wait. Honestly, genuinely cannot wait. I can't even explain to you how good this camp's been and the sparring stuff. People my weight I can't even spar because they can't last no more than 6-7 rounds with me. People weight above me, I can probably spar them as well. I'm sparring super featherweights, big massive kids, so when the mate house gloves land, trust me, it's me a problem. But listen, let's finish the talking up. Let's give him this little Dennis the thing here. That's for you.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Souvenir.
Thank you.
Souvenir. Here's a souvenir. And we'll fight, we've got to fight either way. So respect to you.
Respect you and family.
Respect to you, respect to all of you as well. On Friday night, let's put on a mega show. Get your popcorn ready. Because it's going to get menaced.
There you go. Couldn't put it any better myself. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Ionut. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Anise Taj. Brilliant translations. Again, what a multi-talented man. Well done.
He can fight, he can translate, a lot he can do. Huh?
Anis para mí es como un hermano y para mí como mi familia.
Is he just picking you up?
Mi brother, mi brother y mi familia.
He basically said that Anise and my brother, we're a family, we're a team, so wherever he goes, I go.
Fantastic. Well, there we go. Go on.
So I want to say a big shout out to the Lionesses for England, bringing it home. It's coming home. Well done, girls.
Yeah, well done. We echo that here at Queensbury. And remember,
Come mucho joribo para estas fuertes este viernes.
Eat a lot of Haribo on Friday, it's going to be a bad night for you.
Alright, but that was 5 minutes ago, mate, come on. Jesus Christ, that was 5 minutes ago.
I think that was lost in
that was
translation.
yeah.